Hey there, it's Semi Crunchy Mama. I am building a compost heap today because I'm throwing it outside of my kitchen door and my father had a fit because he is the homeowner right now, as I'm doing a lease to own. So this is, and I'm sorry for the noise, we live off of a very busy highway. So this is 3 trees. That one's like got a little side branch there. It's 3 trees that look like the original owner probably wanted to do like a tree house or something. I still want to do that, and I would love to be able to afford that this year. But in the meantime, we are doing a compost heap underneath. There's a whole bunch of fallen leaves there. I had kind of piled them up throughout the fall, and then the pile was pretty much down to maybe a few inches in the middle, maybe a foot. No, it was like 6 to 8 inches. So now I'm getting all of the leaves that were like caught up right along there where we're gonna be. I roughed out a driveway that we're gonna be doing like a little semicircle, just so that people can kind of pull in and out. That's the whole driveway, and we share it with the house next door. So all of these leaves, which I insulate those bushes underneath the canopy. I leave some of the leaves down there, and I just kind of, I don't really have a rhyme or reason about any of this. Like, there's some leaves over there next to the fire pit, and there's a bigger heap over this way, which I will show you. So I kind of do several heaps every year. I usually do at least 3 to 5, depending on where I live, how big my yard is. These are not heaps, these are just where the leaves have kind of settled. But I leave a layer of leaves. Sorry, that was a nice little alliteration there. There's a layer of leaves that I leave for the winter time because it insulates the soil. It also provides a microclimate for turtles, frogs, snakes, and other beneficial animals. And then this was another heap that I did over here, and you can kind of see where the top part are leaves that I have mowed up, and then the bottom are bigger leaves. That was just kind of by accident. I had started blowing the leaves into that side of the yard, and we have that yard too, which I have not started doing, but I'm planning on doing beds on contour this year if I can kind of get around to it. There's a lot of work that we have to do on this house, and there's still some things to be done. Sorry, I'm kind of not going scripted today. So this area right here, you see my forsythia? That is the first sign of spring in our area for me to start planting, and I'm about a week and a half behind, which isn't that bad. I usually get started way too early, and then I have other issues. So, living and learning and all that fun stuff. But there was a heap right over here, and it is pretty much down to nothing. Yeah, right there. And then I realized that there's like a cute little stone wall in there. You can't see it on the camera. But I'm going to do like a little fairy garden in there, I think, for the kids, so they can kind of have like a escape. I thought it would be kind of fun and cool. That's our creepy trap shack that we call it the trap shack. I don't really know why, but it is very creepy looking, but it's actually kind of nice on the inside. And I was going to use all of the branches and larger twigs, limbs, all that stuff, like this kind of big thing. I was gonna like put all that in the trap shack and just kind of see if we can use it for firewood throughout the year, like if we are starting a campfire or anything like that. But since sorry, I'm trying to think and pull at the same time. Since we needed the compost heap to kind of be contained a little bit better, and it makes it a little bit more aesthetically pleasing, I decided to do this instead. So if you have any questions, please comment below. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you like my channel, and then definitely ask any questions that you have. I am pretty well versed on compost. I've been doing it my whole life, so there are some things that seem a little common sense to me that might not actually be common sense just because my mom just did it and that's the way that we did it. So no question is a stupid question. Oh, I scratched the crap out of my leg when I was coming out of the door. Whoops. All right.